Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy Case 56 to Eternity and Beyond. Yeah, I think that's a quote from Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. But anyway, let's unlock chapter 2. Well, Katrina, I think I got one. Remember that threatening text message the victim received from the killer? Although the sender's number was anonymous, I triangulated the location from where it was sent. The killer texted the victim from a location underground Zara headquarters where their training facilities are. The killer was in the training rooms just before Trisha Joshi was murdered. Better calm the scene, Katrina. Yeah. We are gonna calm the scene, but not with the comms. Just like they did in Spaceballs. Calm the desert. Okay, cardboard. Well, I know what this thing is. I think this thing is for practicing anti-gravity presence. If I'm going to say it like that. Anyways, testing you how you're gonna feel and move in anti-gravity spaces in space. Katria, Kat said the threatening text to Trisha was sent from here, so we are bound to find some clues from the killer. I agree, restoring those cardboard pieces would be a good start. I wonder what they are doing in the training facility. I thought they could be hidden in that storage chest too. Let's sift through it, Katrina. Okay. Pick it up already! Letter opener, it's covered in blood. I think that's the murder weapon. Look, I found a blood-stained letter opener in that storage chest. And it has a Sarah logo on the handle. Could the killer have used this blade to stab Trishna in the neck? This letter opener is a hard lead, Katrina. Let's get to Amir on the double. That's right. Oh, almost forgot to start this. Okay, now the cardboard pieces, and this is probably going to tell us who this person on the cardboard is. The stored pieces are a promotional cardboard cutout for a guest lecture, Katarina, by a retired astronaut named Commander John C. Burke. Apparently, the lecture was hosted this morning here in the training facility, and all Sarah employees were encouraged to attend. It's possible the victim and her killer were at the lecture, Katarina. Let's see if Commander Burke can tell us anything. Wait a minute, did I meet you in traveling time? I don't know, name sounds familiar. Ah, a couple of fans. Did you enjoy my lecture? Let me put down my rocket camera and sign an autograph. Well, it would be nice to receive an autograph from a real astronaut, but unfortunately we are not here for that. No, thank you. We're investigating. No autograph? You do realize who I am, right? Commander John C. Burke, the 10th man to walk on the moon. That's very great to hear. Yeah, we all know 10th is bigger than first. Am I right? Commander Burke, Inspector Katia is looking into a murder here at Zara. Trisha Josh has been killed. Did you know her? Trishna? Oh, sure. She used to decontaminate the equipment after I returned for some of my final missions. Did you see her this morning? Was she at your lecture? It's hard to say, it was pretty packed. Everyone wants to hear my stories, so she must have been here. Not a lot of people know this, but the book 3001 A Space Audacity was loosely based on my lunar mission. I say loosely, of course, because I can't say for certain, but the similarities are striking. For example, we appreciate your time, Commander Burke, but we will leave it there for now. Okay, so far you're the #1 suspect. Is this our murder weapon? The serial killer you found has literally torn this case wide open, Katerina. I say this blade is a murder weapon, Amir? Without question, the blood stains were a match for the victim. What's more, although there were no fingerprints on the handle, I found small smudges of water oil where the killer would have gripped the letter opener. The compound is an engine lubricant specifically used for lagaways. You know, those two-wheel personal transport vehicles. Yeah, but they look so fun. Jasper and I often see them zipping around town. Now, if there was legway oil on the killer's blade, that means that the killer rides a legway. They'll need more than 2 wheels to leg away from you, Katerina. There's something else, Katerina. The star of brandy caught my attention, so I asked Ramirez to try and trace the manufacturer. Katerina, it didn't take me long to track the original order for a small battery of these letter openers. They were a personal order by Denise Daniels. Oh! What? You say the weapon used to stab Trisha to death belongs to Denise Daniels? We should definitely confront Miss Daniels about this, Katerina. Let's go. Yeah. First you are suspicious of being after an astronaut, and now this. How do you explain that? You woke up just in time, Inspector Katrina. I just rolled my leg away back from the southern shuttle base. Caught you red-handed is more like it. Apparently the weapon used by Miss Joshua belonged to you. What? How is that possible? Oh, you're talking about that letter opener? I can explain that. I ordered a small shipment of those. I send them to people as gifts, you see. Valued employees, VIP guests, that sort of thing. I don't keep track of them. Inspector Katrina, I joined Sarah after reading 3001 A Space Audacity as a child, inspired by the lofty ideals of space exploration and pursuing the betterment of mankind. I will never take the life of another human being. It goes against everything I stand for. Well, if it turns out you did stab Trisha Joshi, your days of exploring anything will be over. I don't like her, no. And I agree, Katrina. Let's do another sweep of the crime scene while we are here. That's right. You are very suspicious. Oh, but she didn't say that she drinks Rocket Cow. No. So she's not going to be unless some other suspect says that she drinks Rocket Cow. Anyway, let's just go investigate the crime scene. That basket is loaded with romantic gifts, Katarina. Stuffed toys, chocolates. It's pretty over the top. You're right, the card is addressed to the victim. So all these presents were intended for Trishna Joshi. With any luck, the victim's would-be suitor signed their name. Smart thinking, Katarina. Everyone coming through the lobby needs to go via the security gate. Accessing the entry logs might give us an idea of who was in here just prior to the murder. I'll let you work your magic on that access panel's password. Okay. Okay, let's first unlock this and see who accessed the building and went into the hallway. Or just a hole. Wow, what am I saying? Okay. Alright, Katia, let's say it's access bound to the lab so Cat can analyze the lobby entry logs. Well, of course, we won't be able to see who logged in, just like that. We'll let Cathy handle this. Okay, now the gift basket. The card in that basket of keys reads, Trishna, your has the keys to my heart. But there's no signature, Katarina. That's true, we can compare his handwriting with our database. Maybe we'll come up with a match. Okay, doesn't really say who sent it. Alright, let's just analyze the handwriting and see who wrote this. Knew it was going to be him. According to your handwriting analysis, Katerina, this card was written by Martin Davenport. So the basket of gifts for the victim was for him? But the Davenport doesn't strike me as a romantic type. Nevertheless, this puts Davenport's relationship with the victim in a whole new light. So we need to speak to him again. That's right. So I'll chat with you, man. Mr. Davenport, you claimed you barely knew anything about Trishna Joshi. And yet, we found this basket you sent her, full of romantic gifts. Dear me, this is most embarrassing. You see, Inspector Katria, I developed a romantic interest in Miss Joshi. If you forgive my candor, she got my juices flowing, like a swift streak of rocket cow. That's fine, Mr. Davenport. We get the picture. How did the victim respond to your advances? Not well, I'm afraid. I explained to her the manifold benefits of engaging in a common law of union, but she failed to see any advantage. Suffice it to say, Miss Joshi refused my advances. I can see how you might think a spurious suitor such as myself would have ample motive for murder, but I assure you, I object to the very concept due to its extreme illegality, yes. I hope you are telling the truth, Mr. Davenport. Or for once, you'll find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Illegality, whatever, what? Who accessed the building? Your research were correct about this access panel, Katerina. I've looked over the data, and there's a complete record of everyone who entered the Sarah headquarters this morning. The entry logs are quite busy for the hour before Miss Joshi was killed, but there was hardly anyone around at the time of the murder. According to these logs, the only person who came through the security gate when the victim was stabbed was Otto Castle. Oh, we know him, he's the assistant. Otto Castle? Is that Denise Dale's personal assistant? We met him when we were investigating under the dome. If Mr. Castle was in the lobby around the time of the murder, then we'd better ask him some questions. Yeah, you were there. And are you the killer? Well, we can't judge you immediately, but you were here at the time of the murder. Inspector Katrina, Miss Alice said you were back due to Miss Joshi's murder. Awful thing. Is that the right word? Oh, that sounds a bit suspicious of you. It is awful, yes. And according to the building's entry logs, you were in the lobby just before the murder. Did you see anything? Nothing unusual, otherwise I would have reported it. That's a rational course of action. Of course, I'm rushed off my feet. Might have missed something. Miss Alice has 3 assistants, but the work is intense. Hard to keep up, even on a leg away. I see. What about Miss Joshi? Did you know her? Only by name. I regret that she died, but I must go on and schedule some meetings. Good day. Alright, so nothing from you. I don't know whether it has anything to do with space, Katrina. But whenever we've spoken to in connection with Trishna Joshi's murder is a little weird. Otto Castle, Denise Alice's assistant, is rather awkward. Perhaps he's just stressed by his overloaded work schedule. Sarah's legal counsel, Marty Davenport, made an uncharacteristic attempt at romance, but his advances were clearly rejected. It wouldn't be the first time matters of the heart turned to murder. Meanwhile, retired astronaut John C. Burke seemed much too occupied with his own ego to be interested in anything else. My sights are set squarely on Denise Daniels, Katrina. She claims she bought a small batch of little operas as gifts, but as far as we know, the murder weapon belongs to her. Why are you moving like this? Well, all we have is conjecture. What we need are... What's happening, Katrina? I'm floating away! Oh, somebody turned off the gravity? What's going on? But I was thinking like, why are you floating? But somebody turned off the gravity and now we are all floating. Alright, we gotta stop here. We gotta continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and I'll see you again. Goodbye!